Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Manfred here, and I wanted to get into a Memento deck profile for you guys. I won first place at my locals today. This deck is insane. I've won a lot of locals with it. I played a lot of it. I wanted to make this channel and use it specifically for making deck profiles, theories, all kinds of cool things with Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I love Yu-Gi-Oh! So we might as well get into the deck profile for you guys. Um, 3 Witch, which is the best starter in the deck, in my opinion. I think it's better than Blade. If you start with this plus any extender, like Bone Party or the Goblin spell, you just win. Like, this plus the Goblin spell is full combo, and you play through 2 hand traps. So if they have Imperm and Ash or Valor Ash, and they do it wrong, you win. And so there's just that. But yeah, let's go into the next starter. We play Dark Blade. This card's good into boards. I like to normal effect, discard, target the Fiendsmith Desiree's equipped, and then they're instantly forced to use Desiree, which is super nice, and it plays into talents. It just outs one of the negates right away. But it's usually don't start with that unless you have an extender, but doing that is just nice. And this deck's full of extenders, and you got a max on engine, so I play 3 Tatsu. This card is like not as good to start with, but it is still really good to start with. It is combo on its own. But yeah, I like this card, but I think this card's a better extender than it is starter. So we play these 9, and then we go into the one-offs. I play Goblin, Mace, Sleepy, Gaddock, Akihiron, and Combine Creation. And I think a lot of people are playing 2 Goblin with the Goblin Biker spell, but I never really had the problem of drawing this with the spell. And I never really needed it. I don't really want to open it because it is the worst combo. It is a bit better than Horse in my opinion to start with, but that might be a weird take, so don't listen to everything I say because it might not be better or worse or whatever. But yeah, I do think I never drew it, and I do think it's okay at 1. You could play 2, there's merit for it, and I understand it. I have tested both ways, and I've played all kinds of deck lists with this, and I know a lot of couple cool combos that I wanted to show off in another couple videos from now. But yeah, so 1 is all you need, and then you play Mace, so that's 11 1-card starters, and then I do play another, so it is 12. But it's really low, but you do got to max out on the engine. A lot of people play the Horned Dragon in the main deck, and um, I don't really like that card. A lot of people play 2 of this, which there's merit for it if you want to have another starter. But yeah, that's all the Memento names. And then I play 1 Mictlan and 1 Cranium Burst. People have been cutting this. I think this card's crazy. Why not have a 5 negate Apo for monster effects on field? Uh, just do it. It's crazy. Why wouldn't you, right? So I'm not taking this card out anytime soon, I don't think. But it is a brick, so it sucks sometimes. But it is really sick, so why not? Mictlan for the combo, and you get to search it. It's so easy access. It's such a crazy card, so you just need 1. And then we'll go into the extenders. I play 3 Bone Party and 3 Fusion. If you're not playing 3 Bone Party and 3 Fusion, I don't know what you're doing. Because Fusion is probably the sickest card ever printed. The fact that it gets to banish itself from grave to add us any spell or trap is just crazy. Sometimes you come up with adding field spell or adding trap card or Bone Party, which it's just a nice extender that comes up and just is super crazy. So max out on those. 3 Grand Entrant or Grand Breakout because this card is probably the best extender in your deck for quick plays. Because you open Witch plus this, you just get to play through Impermash and still combo. So I really like that. 3 Ash. That's my only hand trap, but you do. This is all the non-engine I'm gonna play. I play 16, so I play 3 Super Poly, and 3 Ash, 3 Econ, and a lot of people aren't playing this card, but I think this card is really good right now, because it always forces your opponent to use one of their negates or to deal with this card right away, because taking a Flamberge, especially against Snake Eyes, to get a Flamberge push is also just crazy. I mean, yeah, it does suck when you tribute off and try and take something to resolve Witch, but at the same time, it doesn't matter most of the time because they are dealing with this, they are negating it, or you are taking something of theirs, and then you just can crash the Flamberge and use your Tatsu later. after you've gotten value off of it or whatever you try and take. It's just a good card for going second. And I did choose the breaker approach. And the reason why I'm playing only Ash as a hand trap is because Charmies are crazy. They don't beat this deck, but the reasoning behind it in my eyes are you might as well have something that can stop it. It's just 4 call buys, and it is a good card. Like one perfectly placed Ash is enough sometimes. So yeah, and then I play 3 Droplet. This card is crazy. I think this is probably the best breaker with Witch, because you start with Witch and then you Droplet send it. Because if they're going to try and interact with it, which they most likely will, and if not, you still get to Droplet and they don't get to really respond with much. So negating like Desiree and stuff by sending like a trap card, or if you open the trap, or like sending a spell or whatever, just dealing with their negates just with this card alone is just nice. Or outing Azamina is super nice, and I think I wanted to have as many dodge and quick play spells as possible to play around as many things as possible. So going into boards, this deck has a really strong engine and can play through a lot of stuff. And just add 1 board breaker and it's usually enough. And then I play 2 talent, 1 called by, and 1 prosp. This is the 12th starter. Also, it's a sick extender because if you um, use this going second into a board, you usually get to get any one of your breakers. And yeah, it's a one of, but it's insane, so why not play it? And then these are for going first. This is for your shifter out because literally this deck has no game plan against shifter, but you do get to make SP pass if you don't have this. So it is what it is sometimes, but you gotta sack the one of and hopefully things work out. So yeah, this is the list. I think Talents is crazy going second, taking cards, looking at hands, and drawing 2. And then let's get into the side deck first, or the extra deck first. Nib token, whatever, it is what it is. Artemis, SP, Cross Sheep, Sequence, Moon, Underworld, and Griffin. Artemis is for the Griffin combo, which um, I do use it sometimes so that you could get the set, but sometimes I don't use it. It just also is to make SP a little stronger for going second. Sometimes if you can't crack through their border, you don't get the Aki Huron access, so you just need to clear their stuff. And I thought I'd play Underworld for pesky like monsters that are unoutable. So I figured having this against a towers is really good. So yeah, those are the links, and I will show you guys the combo later to do the Diabelle's line because I am playing that on my side. And then for the fusions, I'm playing 1 Twin Dragon, 2 Creation King. I think these are mandatory now. Everybody's realized that 2 and 1 is the right ratio. Some people are playing 2 of this. I do understand for Unicorn specifically, but I valued my extra deck slots a little bit better to have more um, things that might come up. So the second one never came up, and I think this is crazy. And then for the Super Poly, we play Mud Dragon, Garura, Chaos, Star Source Dragon, and Azamina Soul, which you can also use Memento Fusion and shuffle back the Creation King on their turn to summon this, and it also comes up in the line to out back row when you're playing Diabolise or Diabelle or whatever. And then the last one is the Baphomet to dump the Diabelle. I'll get into the combo now quickly for you guys. And I feel like a lot of people haven't shown this combo, so yeah, I'm just gonna get 4 random good cards to my hand. Doesn't really matter, they're just blanks anyways. I'm just showing you what you can do um, with them. So these are just blanks, and then you start with Darkblade. You go Darkblade effect. Darkblade will summon a witch from your deck, and then you're gonna go witch effect, which will search you Tatsunu Shigo. If I could find it, there it is. And then you're gonna go effect, summon, then you're gonna go effect, pop, and dump. And then here you're gonna dump Gaddock, Mace, and Goblin. And then here you're gonna go Gaddock effect, summon back, Gaddock effect, add back. And here, guys, I'm telling you, please do not Bastille Gaddock from summoning, or please don't Bastille Goblin. It's just not correct. It literally is just taking away a body from your combo, but that's it. And then you go Witch effect, pop the Gaddock, summon the mace, and then you can go mace effect, pop, search fusion, and this is where you want a bestial is the witch, to summon back mace, because then you get to access to your fusion spell, and if you have like other cards that they don't have anything, that's part of the combo. So you just the one card you want to stop this. Then you're gonna go fusion, shuffle back Gaddick. I guess Dark Blade. We'll do Dark Blade. No, we'll do Mace and um, Tatsu, and then we'll summon the two, which is Twin Dragon, and then we'll go Twin Dragon effect. Twin Dragon will pop the Witch, and then we'll search two. We'll search Sleepy and Akihiron, wherever it is. There it is. And then you're gonna go effect a Sleepy summon, Sleepy effect a fuse, and cool enough, you extended enough to have 3 extra names in hand, just off this combo. And then you're gonna go into Creation King, and you're gonna dump 1 Creation King off of him, and you're gonna dump Trap card, wherever it is, Trap card, and Combine Creation. And then you're gonna go effective the Creation King in Graveyard to search you a Mictlan. And then you're gonna add Mictlan and then activate Mictlan. And then here you're gonna do something cool. You're gonna go Fusion effect, banish to search. You're gonna pop Twin Dragon. You're gonna search Bone Party. And then you're gonna have a bunch of triggers here, which is super cool. You're gonna go Chainlink 1 field spell, Chainlink 2 Twin Dragon, or vice versa. Doesn't really matter. I like to do it like this, and then you're gonna go Chainlink 3 Akihiron to summon. So it chain blocks all of it. You're gonna summon a Goblin. You're gonna summon back Sleepy. Doesn't really matter here. And then you're gonna go keep your Bone Party. You're gonna go affect a Goblin. You're gonna pop. You're gonna pop the Akihiron, and then you're gonna dump 2. I just like to dump Mace and Horse or whatever else you want. Doesn't really matter. Just any 2. And then you go affect Akihiron to add back Fusion. And then here's where the cool stuff happens. You're gonna link these 2 off and make Moon. Then you're gonna link these 2 off and make Sequence. And then you're gonna sequence effect, shuffling back. I like to shuffle back Moon and Sleepy. It could be Moon and Tatsu, whatever you choose. And then you're gonna summon Berfomet, and Berfomet's gonna dump for you. Berfomet's gonna dump the Diabel. And then you're gonna go link these 2 off to make Little Knight. Then you're gonna go Little Knight effect, banishing your Diabel. And then you're gonna summon back your big guy by shuffling Gaddick, Mace, Goblin, that, and Darkblade. And if you did use your Bone Party there instead of keeping it, which you could do, you get to do the Griffin line this way, or you get to do, what else was I gonna say? I can't really remember right now, but yeah, you get to do the Griffin line that way. So you shuffle back those 5, summon, and then you go. You end well. You have 6 cards in hand now, and this is the end of your combo. But you've achieved essentially the main board. Plus you get Fusion, Bone Party, plus Trap card, and 4 randoms. So you're gonna set the Fusion and the Bone Party, and then the end phase you're gonna set the Trap card. So you have this, and then you have 4 cards in hand. So you essentially just beat your opponent with 1 card, and this combo is crazy because on their turn you're going to go effect of this. In the draw phase, you're going to summon back the Diabels. And now they have to play around Diabels, which they all board breakers don't work against this card. So you summon this, they have to set their cards, and then you get pops with this card, which usually will pop the SP. You get to summon this back after they do something, and then that's a pop. So that's 2 pops. Um, you get Bone Party, which will be able to pop something, and summon Darkblade, because you do have 4 cards in hand, so you'll be able to Darkblade effect. That's another pop, so that's 3 pops. Then you can Memento Fusion into Soul, um, which ends up being a 4 send, like a 4th send on their back row, and then you get this card, which that's like 4 sends right there. So unless they have 5 spells, like this kind of FTK's runic, but if they have like 5 or 4 spells, then well, they had 4 spells, whatever. So you could also just have the 3, and then you have to keep your SP, which is nice, and then you could use this later. Um, this is 5 negates, so that's 8 interruptions. Um, then yeah, so that's 9 interruptions plus your 4 card hand, and you're immune to breakers. So, thanks for watching. That's the deck profile and the combo. And if you guys want to see more, like how I do the Griffin combo, I do have another cool combo that I'd like to show you guys at some point. So maybe in the next video I'll do a combo tutorial on the Griffin combo and the other spicy combo that I'm not going to say right now. But thanks for watching, guys, and please leave like and comment and tell me what you think about this. And I want to try and improve the quality of my videos as much as possible. So please give me some feedback and let me know if you enjoyed the video. Bye, guys.